I'm out here in the dark. You can see Zeus over there. The girls are over here. They're chasing something. But I don't know where the little ones are at. I don't know where Siri's at. Siri! Cirilla! Lamb! There's Siri. I just need to find the little lamb. There she is. Okay, she was with Zeusy. Okay. They're all good. Sorry, I know it's like blurry. There we go. Okay. All right, Zoo, come on. I know, I'm sorry. I got y'all up. I'm sorry. Come on, Zoo Mama. Hey, Zeusy man. So this is our new puppy. Her name is Ciri, C-I-R-I. She's named after a witch on the show called The Witcher. My kids picked it out. So she's about 14 weeks old. And she lives out here with the sheep and the big dogs. She learns from them. That's Gracie, Opal, Zeusy. So these dogs are called Great Pyrenees, and they do a very important job. So they protect the sheep and our chickens and ducks and everything. They're amazing. But she learns from being out here with them. So they're called Great Pyrenees, and they come from the Great Pyrenees Mountains. And they stay outside all the time. They never come inside. You don't bathe them. I do trim their nails. Well, it's an absolutely gloriously beautiful day. It's my first day post 6 weeks of being able to walk from having hip surgery. So I'm just so grateful that I'm able to walk now and get out and check on everything. I really missed it over the last 6 weeks, but had a little excitement yesterday. I was in the house and I look out and there goes a mountain lion across my neighbor's pasture, and he's got calves on the ground. So she's typically here between November and February. So last year she brought her cubs around middle of February, or 1st of February, I guess. And so I'm pretty sure she has her babies here in this area. So I thought I would do a little video about the livestock guardian dogs and why they're so important to us. So we learned the hard way when we first started this little adventure that there are predators here that can take sheep. So I lost 2 sheep to her the first year that we were here, first a lamb and then a full-grown ewe. And before any naysayers say, oh, you don't have mountain lions in Texas, it's a bunch of crap, because we found the body. We hired a tracker when we found what was left of the body before the coyotes were able to finish it. She had broken the neck, eaten the guts out, and covered the body and urinated on it or whatever. And then I guess she was going to come back for later, but I'm assuming that we scared her off, because when we went back the next day, I guess the coyotes had finished it off. Anyways, and then shortly after that, we got the livestock guardian dogs. Now, the livestock guardian dogs have no prey drive, so that's what makes them so good at their jobs. They don't hunt the sheep, they protect the sheep. It's like one big family. So you'll notice when danger comes, Zeus will circle around trying to keep everybody together. So his job, his role, is to stay with the sheep. The girls, Zeusy, Opal, Gracie, and Cirilla, like off The Witcher, for anybody that watches that movie, they are the ones that go out and fight. Basically, they do the border patrolling. So it's important to have more than one livestock guardian dog, at least here for us, because we have a lot of coyotes, we have bobcats, and we have mountain lions. So coyotes will hunt in packs, and they can pull the livestock guardian dogs away from the sheep. If you only have one, then the coyotes have access to the sheep if that one livestock guardian dog is off fighting the predators. So it's really important that you have more than one. So we have 4, and it works really well for us. We have not had any losses since then. We still have a high predator load. We hear coyotes every so often. We've seen bobcats, we've seen mountain lions, so we have it all here. They don't even like birds. If a bird gets too close, they will go after it. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys the day of what they do. And while the sheep are resting, the dogs rest, and then the dogs are up most of the night working. So anyhow, I'll kind of show you their area. You can see all the trees that run our fence line. We have a creek that runs the whole entire property line all the way around. So I'm pretty sure that's where the mountain lion lives, down in there. And we tried to trim back all the trees to keep it to where she can't climb over the fence. And if she gets in, she won't be getting out, I promise you. So we tried really hard to keep the trees back, but you can see it's perfect for her to get up in there and watch for what's going on. There's Opal. Now these dogs, they live outside 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. They stay with the sheep. That is their job. This is their family. Isn't that right, Opes? Opes is the boss lady. Yeah, Opal's the boss lady. Now we only have the one little lamb right now, so she's up in the shed with the rest of the guard dogs. Now if you have cows and such, you don't have to worry about guard dogs, because coyotes and mountain lions typically don't mess with cows. They'll try to get calves, but they will kill a lamb or a sheep. Easy. Let's go find the rest of your friends, Opal. always on the job. And that's the most well-protected lamb in Bell County. She got 4 personal guard dogs. I'm gonna leave the camera out here for a little bit so you guys can kind of see the dogs and what they do. Of course, the sheep aren't really active right now. They're just at the hay bale, but the dogs stay there at the area with the sheep and keep an eye on them just in case there's ever anything that tries to sneak in, especially with that little lamb out there. It's real important that they stay close. Anyways, see ya. Okay, got everybody checked out here. Let's go check on the chickens because they're probably ready for their mealworms, and I need to check their food and water. You never know where you're going to find an egg. It's the ducks. They just lay eggs wherever, so you always have to go around and look for the duck eggs. Oh, there's another one. It's like an Easter egg hunt every day. Oh, and there's more under the beehives. Bees are out and busy. I'll have to get the bucket, but see them down there. I probably need to throw those away. I don't know how long those have been there. I'll check them. We produce way too many eggs for us to eat. So usually what I do is I check them and then I donate them to the local food bank. Because there's no way we could eat all these eggs. Oh, yep, that one was bad. Eesh, that's gonna smell. Whew. Ooh, it smells bad. It smells bad. It smells very bad. See, it busted when I set it down right there. Ugh. I'll have to throw all those away or wash them. They're like, ooh, what is that? I'll have to go get a bag. Well, I guess they'll eat it. duck eggs. These are all the chicken eggs. That's baby Siri, Opal. She's the boss lady. Zusi and Gracie back there. So we're in the process of weaning the bottle. So I'm cutting back the amount and times of feeding a day and feeding her to eat alfalfa, pellets, instead of relying on the bottle. And she's drinking water, so she's hydrated. Okay, that's all. That's all. We're apparently exploring these are the best leaves. Hey, you know what? All your family's leaving. So we need to head out with the fam. Okay? This is my cow. She thinks she's a sheep, but she's pregnant. So just waiting. I don't know. Gestation's 9 months, so she could have them anywhere between February and March. So this is when the real work starts for the guard dogs, is nighttime. You hear Opal. She's back there giving somebody a what for. Who knows? That's Bath Mat. The one that's in that other video. She's freaking fat. Lord. Here, Opal. So the dogs are more of a deterrent than they are defense, I guess you could say. I mean, they will defend the sheep, like I said before, but mostly it's the predators knowing that the dogs are here. They smell them, they hear them. Nobody wants to come in and fight one of these guys. I mean, Gracie's probably 125 pounds. I don't know how much Zusi weighs these days. But he keeps a good eye on this one. I know it looks like he has a boo-boo there. We've cleaned it. I'm not sure if they had a battle one evening. It's just stained. And you don't really bathe these dogs because they are supposed to smell like the herd. So we don't bathe them. We don't groom them. I trim off their knots. Like you could see that Gracie needs to have her hair trimmed. But I just got through recovering from hip surgery and only have been able to walk for like 2 days. So these will get trimmed off here in the next couple weeks. But you don't bathe these dogs because they're supposed to smell like the herd. So anyhow, Opal's doing her patrols back there. I need to go in so they'll go do their business.